What's up, fisher people? Sorry, that was kind of aggressive. So, my friend and I just got back from taking his little boy out to get his first ever fishing pole.
What's up, fisher people?
Yeah, that kid right there. He's gonna be a star someday. Anyway, I probably spent more time playing with that fishing pole and casting it into cabinets and stuff in his kitchen than he did.
Or just giant fish blowing up on top water. I don't know. Maybe late morning type deal. Not really sure. But
when he got back home, so it kind of got me in the mood for fishing. And since I can't do anything about that right now, my boat's still in the shop, garage, whatever. It's not on the water. It's in a building. It's cold outside. Anyway, I started reminiscing about last year. And I thought, let's just do a recap of 2018. It was a really good year. It was a really interesting year. Went to some new places, learned a lot of things. It started off really strangely. We went to Platte, South Dakota, the Missouri River by the town of Platte. And the previous year we went there, same time, Memorial Day weekend, it snowed when we put the boat in the water. This year, also super cold in the spring. Couldn't do a lot of spring fishing because there was ice on a lot of bodies of water. But then we get to Platte and it's literally 100 degrees both days. Literally 100 degrees. So it went from freezing cold to like most of the water was over 70 degrees already at the time. A lot of the fish were already out deep. They were kind of hard to catch. There were times where if we could find a little bit of chop on the water, a little bit of mud line to protect the sun a little bit, we could find some fish in the shallow flats feeding, and we did manage to get a limit on the second day. Platte's been pretty strong in the last couple of years. They got a lot of good 18 to 20 inch fish and a few overs here and there, a few over 20. Plan on doing that again this year. So after that, of course, we went back to Devil's Lake. Although it was a little squirrely this year. Don't get me wrong, I still love Devil's Lake. I absolutely love that place, always will. It was a little more inconsistent though. Like I still got a 30-inch walleye this year, a 37-inch pike, which is my personal best pike. I don't fish a lot of pike, and a lot of other good fish. But it was just a little more inconsistent than it was the previous year. The water levels are down a little bit. The first time we went there, 4th of July weekend, or week, somewhere in that time frame, I think. We did manage a 22-inch walleye. We never did catch the numbers that we were used to up there, but we got a few. It was still a good trip. One day it was super windy. We kind of got blown off. But then we came back July 20th. Yeah, that was the day. That was a good day. 30 inches, 10 pounds. And I know you're supposed to act like you've been there before, but I hadn't been there before. I've caught a lot of fish. I've caught a lot of really nice fish. I've never caught a walleye that good. That was nice. That was fun. We also caught a lot of really good fish. In that 16 to 22 range again. A lot of jigging wraps, even slip bobbers. We had to fish super, super slow for whatever that week. I don't know if it was something with water clarity. There was a lot of algae bloom in the water. It just seemed like everything we didn't catch a lot of fish on bottom bouncers in the middle of July, which is kind of strange. We had to slow it down.
I like it. Head shake? I like it. I like it a lot. Good fish. You walleye. You walleye. You feel lucky? Beautiful, beautiful Clark. Look at that.
So while, again, Devil's Lake was a little quirky this year, still good. What I'm really excited about, again, is Lake Sakakawea up on the Missouri River by Garrison, South Dakota, by Newtown. We went there in August after things had slowed down, and The first day we still got a limit of fish between 18 and 25 inches, and lost a good one at the boat that broke the line. We saw some really nice fish at the fish cleaning station. The average size fish out there is just incredible. They're so well fed. They're so fat. Um, that fishery is so healthy right now, and I cannot wait to get back there this coming year. I really can't. Then we took a little diversion in late August. We went up to Gull Lake in Minnesota, based on a tip from Babe Winkleman. Yeah, I Facebook messaged the guy, and he actually responded to me. Go figure. So we went to Gull Lake, caught some good walleye. I mean, that's a slow time of year. We had to fish them in the weeds. You had to pull bottom monsters right through the weeds and get your line snagged fairly frequently to even get bit. But I managed a 23-inch walleye, and then my brother's poor girlfriend lost 2 gorgeous walleye. One that snapped her line and one that just shook loose. And I was the only one that saw the first one, and it was definitely bigger than mine. I don't know how big it was. I ballparking at 25, 6, 7 inches, but oh, I felt so bad. Next year, Courtney. Next year. So after that, we kind of waited for the summer to pass, waited for fall fishing, and that's when it was really good to get back up to Devil's Lake. I was super excited about fall fishing at Devil's Lake still, even though the summer was kind of squirrely. Fall was going to be good. So actually, my buddy, whose little boy did the intro there, came with me, and he caught his first ever fish on a boat. He'd been once before, but he didn't catch any fish that trip. This trip, I think he had a lot more fun. We found some spots with a lot of little walleye on jigging wraps, but then the water temps just weren't quite down to where they needed to be in that part of the lake, so we kept moving into shallower spots and moving different directions and trying to find that water temp that we liked. And we finally found some spots with water temps below 50 degrees. This was the end of September, first week of October. Once we found like 46, 7, 8 degree temperatures, it was on. We got the crankbaits out in the lead core, and 5 minutes later, 25-inch walleye. 10 minutes later, 23-inch walleye. We had a really good day. We caught a lot of nice fish, and I even managed to randomly pull in my personal best 37-inch pike on top of that, which fought like a monster, so that was kind of fun. And then we wrapped up the year with one more trip at Devil's Lake. I took my Uncle Fred up there. We were hoping to get the same thing that I had with my buddy, but it snowed like 6, 7 inches or something like that a couple days before we got up there, and the snow had melted, but fishing slowed quite a bit. We still managed quite a few small fish, and we started getting some of those jumbo perch, which was fun. Got a few pike here and there. We had a blast. We had a great time up there. We always do. But it was a little disappointing with the weather, and one of the days was super windy. But we'll be back next year. We'll enjoy it. So yeah, that was pretty much the recap of last year. This coming year, again, really want to spend a lot of time on Sakakuya. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to get back up there, and I hope you want to go and try that out. Devil's Lake has a huge reputation, but I'm telling you, give Lake Sakakuya a try. It's only another hour and a half of a trip. It's not that much farther northwest. It's worth it. That'd be my recommendation. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the tape roll here with a highlight reel of the rest of the fish from the year, and think about it this way: one of these pictures could be you. Could be you.